after throwing rocks at two truck drivers at a thrifty drugstore warehouse. Local 26 of the International Longshoremen's Union went on strike against Thrifty several days ago after the union's contract expired May 31st.
KRLA News, happening now.
Pennzoil is a sort of lonely motor oil. It isn't part of a large family of petroleum products, so it often doesn't get the biggest display at your service station. But ask for it. Almost everyone carries Pennzoil. Why? Because people do ask for Pennzoil all the time. And there are good reasons. First, Pennzoil is refined from the world's richest crude oil. Second, Pennzoil has a unique additive called Z7. Now, this prevents friction wear, rust, and harmful sludge buildup. With Z7, your car's engine needs no other additive. Pennzoil does the job alone. You see, the Pennzoil people are motor oil specialists, so their product research and improvement go into making the best lubricants on the market. That's one reason why Pennzoil not only meets but exceeds the requirements of every auto manufacturer. If you don't see it up front, ask for it. Pennzoil with Z7 at quality service stations, garages, and new car dealers.
That Grand Canyon hippie love-in is all washed up. For one thing, sponsors were afraid of what might happen when border guards in Arizona found the usual supply of dope that follows such a crowd, not to mention peyote plants. And besides, there's no food or water facilities within 80 miles of the proposed place.
Well, it was generally considered that it was an unwise undertaking at this time. And everyone was grateful that thing has been called off.
Meanwhile, L.A. County supervisors are worried that such activities as Digger's Free Food Service at Ferndale will attract Frisco hippies. That would be, in the words of Supervisor Debs, outrageous. Los Angeles, it's anybody's guess just what will happen when our head of state president comes to town next Friday. One outfit says it'll make LBJ damn sorry, to use their phrase, that he came, while another group says it'll have a peaceful anti-war demonstration. Taking no chances, Chief Tom Redden says,
I referred to it as a security detail as tight as that we had when Premier Khrushchev was here.
Except that LBJ is not going to Disneyland. Redden also promised that anybody in the crowd at the Century Plaza that wants to go to jail will be instantly accommodated. San Bernardino actor John Drew Barrymore, son of the great profile, has been sentenced to 3 years probation for possession of narcotics paraphernalia. Arresting officers said they found cigarette papers in the bearded actor's possession. KRLA Weatherscope calling for the early morning coastal low clouds to clear away, bring us mostly sunny skies, high temperature downtown is 75, currently at 61 degrees. This edition of Radio Los Angeles News presented by Pennzoil with Z7. Richard Bebee, KRLA News.
Scott McKenzie in San Francisco on the Charlie O Show. 22 minutes past 8 o'clock in the morning. KRLA Big Time.
This weekend is the biggest in pop music history.
It's the Monterey International Pop Festival.
KRLA is there. DJs Reb Foster, Dick Moreland, Bill Slater.
Newsmen Jim Steck, John Land, and Bill Wood.
Special Radio Free Oz observers Phil Proctor and John Carpenter.
Stay tuned to KRLA for complete coverage of the Monterey International Pop Festival.
Listen as KRLA's Weekend Festival of Hits salutes the Monterey Festival.
KRLA Preview. Buffalo Springfield. Buffalo Springfield and Bluebird. 25 minutes past 8 in the morning. KRLA Big Time.
The sassy sound of the Winkmobile horn is still being heard across the nation as millions of people get a chance to vote in the National Flavor Poll. Voting has been overwhelmingly for new Livelier Wink as the most refreshing new soft drink of the past 2 years. If you missed the Winkmobiles when they were in town, pick up a six-pack of Wink and see for yourself why in the National Flavor Poll, Wink is winning.
KRLA now!
Count the seconds running out. Count the tension building up. Count the fortune waiting inside. Count this one among the great ones in suspense. The caper of the Golden Bulls in color.
Be Sure and see the caper of the Golden Bulls, starring Stephen Boyd, Yvette Mimieux, Giovanna Raleigh, and Walter Slazak, now playing at a theater or drive-in near you. They'll be doing it live in person tonight at the Monterey Pop Festival. The Association and Windy by the Sea, and KRLA will be on hand to report all the action all weekend long. 28 minutes past 8 o'clock in the morning, KRLA Big Time.
They're coming in. California's top funny car drivers are coming this Saturday night to Irwindale Raceway. It's an all-out factory showdown with such outstanding entries as Gas Ronda and his Ford Mustang, Charlie Allen and his Dodge Dart, the 188-mile-per-hour Hemi Cuda, the sensational Doug's Headers Corvair, the Harry Canary Plymouth from Northern California, D. Keaton's Flip-Top Mercury Comet, the Bloomin' Bullet Chevy Camaro, and many, many more. They'll all be battling it out for a special $1,000 first prize. It's the showdown of the year. Ford, Chrysler, and General Motors all clashing at Irwindale Raceway for an all-out open competition. No increase in prices. Don't be late. Qualifying ends at 6:30. The first round of eliminations get underway at 7 p.m. Also in the same show, a wild 8-car A-Gas supercharged bonus event. That's this Saturday night, 2 miles north of West Covina and the San Bernardino Freeway, Irwindale Raceway.
Serving Southern California from Pasadena.
KRLA.
Heavy golden sound. Dick and Dee Dee in the Mountain Tie on the Charlie O Show. 28 minutes before 9. KRLA Big Time.